Does God exist? A simple question, yet asked again and again across centuries. But hold on. Before we rush to take sides, let's flip the question. Forget God for a moment. Do you exist? Are you real? Because if your own existence is real, and you feel it, you sense it, then that alone is undeniable. And if you exist, then there must be a process by which you came to be. And there must be something in you that wants to continue being, to survive, to resist whatever threatens your existence. Think about it. You breathe, you eat, you move, you defend, you grow. And for all of that, you need your surroundings, the environment, the people, the world around you. From it you draw nourishment, tools, support. And in return, it also needs nourishment from you. So ask yourself, are you just taking from your environment, or are you also giving back? Because if you only take and never give, you become an exploiter, unwanted and isolated by the very world you depend on. Now here's another layer. You're conscious. You can feel, you can think, you can plan without consciousness. Could you even make choices? Could you nurture anything? Could you evolve? Within the urge to live lies the urge to evolve, to grow in dignity, capability, and culture. And that's not just your story. It's everyone's. Different individuals blossom differently. Some grow in wealth and competence, some in intellect, some in labor and action. And each group plays a real role in the nourishment of life. Ask yourself here, could society truly progress if any one type vanished? Could we survive without workers or thinkers or creators? Probably not. But watch what happens if greed enters the scene. A greedy mind tries to break others, tries to suppress uniqueness, tries to enslave or manipulate to gain advantage. And temporarily, sure, it may win. But in the long run, society collapses. Because evolution depends not on exploitation, but on mutual nourishment and cooperative liberty. Here lies a key idea. Every individual carries a distinct nature, a characteristic, a design, a biological and psychological orientation. You cannot force them to become someone else without breaking what makes them valuable. If distinctiveness dies, progress dies with it. So ask yourself, what sustains a healthy society? It is a code, a discipline, a principle that protects every individual's distinctive nature, nourishes them and ensures safety for all while allowing evolution to continue. That principle the sages called Dharma. Not religion in the narrow sense, but the cosmic ethics of nourishment, fulfillment, cooperation, and upliftment, generation after generation. And now we return to the first question. Where does all this come from? The sages point toward a single origin, the primordial cause from which beings evolve from smallest to highest. They call that cause God, not as a figure of imagination, but as the existential source of life and evolution. And here's the practical part. To grow, to evolve, to resist evil and navigate life, humans need a center. Something or someone who embodies that cause, who knows the mechanics of life, who lives it, practices it, and fulfills it. Such a being the sage is called the seer, the fulfiller, the existential guide. By aligning with such a guide, life doesn't wander aimlessly, but evolves meaningfully, consciously, and progressively. So the real question isn't merely does God exist, but rather, how do we evolve? How do we live? How do we nurture one another? And what center do we hold on to that allows us to become more than what we are today?